That happened late October. So for me, it was kind of an early birthday present. My birthday is Halloween, so it's the 31st. So it happened on the 20th, and it was a Friday morning. I woke up with it at 4 a.m. in the morning, of all things. It was literally just back pain. And I woke up with wondering, where did this back pain come from? It was basically go through the motions, try to go back to bed. That's my early day, so I would have got up earlier than usual, than a regular day. And so it precipitated, tried to go back to sleep a couple of times. That didn't work. Figured, you know what, grab a shower and shave. Maybe the water's going to release the tension. That didn't work. My routine is go feed the cat, make your coffee. I made it to the fridge. And then all of a sudden it dawned on me, okay, this is not normal. I've gone through pain experiences and stuff, and the pain was just not normal. It was just something different about it. And that's when I decided, like, okay, let's go get the wife. Let's go to the hospital, see what happens. And so the first blood panels came through, and it was negative. So now you're thinking, okay, now what did I do? And so then, of course, they ran another second panel, I guess, as a precautionary measure or whatever, and that one came back positive. So he goes, well, I guess you're having a minor heart attack. So it's like, and I'm not panicking at this point. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of what's going on. And if I had to look back, which I did have the 2 months off, to look back on it, sure, I had symptomologies, but I didn't relate them to a heart condition. I was a smoker at the time, and I was trying to quit smoking, so I related a lot of the stuff I was going through, like shortness of breaths and stuff like that, and little things as being part of that, not being a heart condition. And then later on finding out I have degenerative heart disease in my family, which I knew of, but didn't know I was going to succumb by that as well. And so that precipitated, of course, the heart attack because...
So what was the treatment process for you?
The treatment was waiting in hospital, getting loaded up with blood thinners, and then waiting. I waited from Friday till Tuesday to get into St. Boniface to go have angioplasty done, which is the surgery, and then of course had a stent put in, got that artery flowing again and everything else, and then off you go.
So have you spoken to, have you encouraged some of your friends to at least look into?
Oh, I keep mentioning it. It's in conversation when they ask, and stuff like that. Oh, you've had a heart attack, and it brings up their questions, and all of a sudden they're questioning some of their little ailments and stuff like that too. So, it precipitates a conversation, which is good. I'm a talker, so at the end of the day, I don't mind talking about my situation if it brings up something of theirs, which gets them to go in and get checked. Totally. I had a technician that brought up a very interesting scenario. She said, or analogy. She said, "Listen, you've got 2 lungs. You can live with 1. You've got kidneys. You can pretty much live, and get that replaced. And you only got 1 heart muscle, and you lose that, you're done." So it's your main engine. It's, so taking that for granted is taking life for granted, basically.